Monday we're going to have pan-seared salmon, couscous, and a blood orange and spinach salad. I'm making a salad to go along with the salmon and couscous, and it has a bed of spinach. I sliced up an English cucumber. I added some blueberry, blackberries, and pomegranates. I zested the 3 lemons that I'm going to use for the dressing and put that on top. And I have a couple of blood oranges. I'm going to go ahead and zest them as well. So much flavors in the zest. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and slice these blood oranges and get those on there. So that's what the salad will look like when you're done. Now let's make the dressing. I have the juice of the 3 lemons in here and a shallot that I diced. I'm going to take the ends of the blood orange and just go ahead and use any juice that I can get out of that. I'll put the recipe in the description box with the amounts and all that kind of stuff for you guys. All right. I'm going to add a couple of tablespoons of olive oil. And a couple tablespoons of honey. I'm going to add some pepper. And some salt. And finally, 2 teaspoons of a Dijon mustard. You're not going to taste the mustard, it's just going to help emulsify it. Put the top on and give it a really good shake. And then we're just going to go ahead and dress the salad. Okay, and that's what we're going to serve with the salmon and the couscous. So we have the couscous, salmon. I have a little bit of dill flowers from my herb garden, the salad, and a little bit of the pea sprouts. Looks delicious. I forgot to mention that the entire dinner is 7 Smart Points. That's a really great bargain if you're doing Weight Watchers. I'll put the recipe for this in the description box. Tuesday, I'm going to make a Chicory Creek panini. It's a nod to Origins Cafe here in Cooperstown. They make this sandwich and I'm trying to replicate it. I have a couple of onions that I caramelized in about a tablespoon of olive oil. And once they started to get some color, I added a grated garlic clove. And I'm gonna let these cool. I have some chicken cooking in some chicken broth. It's raining today. I was gonna put it on the grill, but I'm just gonna cook it in the broth. And these are chicken cutlets. I cut them the long way. To make the sandwich, I'm taking a ciabatta roll and going to put some honey mustard on both sides of the bread. And then a little bit of cheese, some of those wonderful caramelized onions, and I have some roasted red bell pepper. I got this at Trader Joe's. It comes in a jar. You could roast your own too. A little bit of tomato. And the chicken. Nice. I don't have a panini machine, but I have an iron skillet that I heated up, and I put like a little bit of oil in it, and then I rubbed a paper towel on it just to lightly grease the pan. I'm going to take another little smaller iron skillet and just put on it to give it some weight and let this toast up. Here's the Chicory Creek panini. It looks delicious, and we're serving it with just some simple greens, tomato, light vinaigrette. I'm anxious to give this a try. Oh my goodness, so good, you guys. This is my favorite sandwich when we go to Origin's Cafe here in Cooperstown. Delicious. That is a winner. Wednesday, I'm making an Asian chicken salad. This is a tried and true recipe, and the dressing is super yummy. I'm making an Oriental chicken salad today. I have a bed of romaine, a little bit of red cabbage. I'm gonna put some shredded carrots in there. Put some snow peas. I have 3 or 4 green onions that I sliced up, and a red bell pepper, and I sliced up some cilantro. I love cilantro with this recipe. And let's see what else we can throw in there. I have some of these snow peas shoots. Might add a bundle right on top. We have some mandarin oranges. I'm going to scatter those around. Some water chestnuts. I added some sesame seeds and some grilled chicken. Now let me show you how I serve this. Just before serving, I like to add some sliced almonds to give a little crunch. And I know it's not the healthiest, but I really like the chow mein noodles on this salad, so I'm gonna add some of those. I take about a half a cup of mayo and 2 teaspoons of a Dijon mustard, and about 3 tablespoons of a white vinegar. 1, 2, 3. About 6 tablespoons of honey. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then about a teaspoon of sesame oil, or to taste. Sometimes I'll add a teaspoon and then I'll mix it up and then I'll taste it and add a little more. Anyway, you want to get this a good mix. I know it sounds like a weird combo, but it's really good. And I'm going to add a little bit more sesame, maybe another teaspoon. And that's kind of what I do, because sesame can be really strong. So I don't add a lot at any one time. I just kind of titrate it. Okay. Perfect. I'm going to put a top on this and shake it so it can be really emulsified. Give it a good shake. See how the honey's not quite all the way blended. Shake it, shake it, shake it. So good. Thursday I'm going to make a berry spinach salad, kind of like the kind they have at Panera. I'm going to add strawberries, blueberries, blackberries, pomegranates, pineapple, blue cheese, and just before I serve it, I'll add some pecans and some grilled chicken. And I'll put the recipe for the dressing. It's excellent. It's a poppy seed vinaigrette. It is so good, you guys. I'll put that recipe in the description box. Delicious, delicious salad. Friday, Kenny and I are going on a date, and we're just going to spend some time together, the two of us. So we ordered the charcuterie tray, and we have a salami and a prosciutto and some fig jam. This is goat cheese, and it looks delicious. And then we also have some oysters. What kind were these, Ken? The Mission oysters from Baja, California. I'm also going to go ahead and meal prep some sandwiches and fresh fruit and things like that for the kids. I think I have some kettle chips in the pantry. Let me add that too, so don't forget. And then that way they can have an easy dinner. So for dinner, I'm going to keep things pretty simple. I have some croissant rolls that I cut in half, and I have just a bunch of different kinds of deli meat, ham, turkey, roast beef, some salami. I've added some provolone cheese and Swiss cheese, and then I have lettuce, tomato, avocado, and sprouts. And I'm just going to go ahead and salt and pepper each of these. And I'm going to get these wrapped up for tomorrow. And then we can always add mayonnaise or mustard or that kind of thing. Saturday we're having coconut chicken with an apricot dipping sauce. I have a breading station here with some flour. This is a can of coconut cream from Trader Joe's. And then I have 2 cups of panko breadcrumbs and a cup of shredded coconut. I'm just going to mix these two together. Then just go ahead and dunk the dredged chicken into the coconut cream. Let any extra drip off. We're going to put it right here into the panko and the shredded coconut. Then just fry it for a few minutes until it's golden brown. You're not trying to cook it all the way through. You're just trying to get some good color on it. I went ahead and I browned up some of the chicken, and that's the color you want. Now I'm going to put it in a 350-degree oven for 15-20 minutes so it can finish cooking. To make the apricot dipping sauce is real easy. Doesn't have to be precise by any means, but you take about half a cup of the apricot jam, and I'm going to add a half of a jalapeno that I chopped up, a large clove of garlic and a little knob of fresh ginger, some cilantro, and then the juice of a lime, and about 2 teaspoons of Dijon mustard, and just give it a mix. Looks like it could use a little more lime juice. This lime wasn't very juicy, so I'm going to get another lime. I'm going to add that other lime juice just to thin it out a little bit. Oh, this one's a little bit more juicy. Okay, that was a good one. Let's give this a stir. Yeah, that looks better. You want it to be like a little bit thinner than that first go around. That lime didn't have very much juice. Okay, that looks good. And then to plate it up, we're just going to have it with like a salad, and put a little of those pea shoots on there. Put a little bit of that apricot dipping sauce, and I just dressed the salad with a simple vinaigrette, and that's what we're having for dinner tonight. Light and easy. It's like adult chicken nuggets. So that's how I make coconut chicken. Sunday, Ken's cooking dinner. For the most part, he's grilling some steaks. I'll make some brandied mushrooms, baked potato, veggies, and a salad. That'll be our Sunday dinner. For dinner tonight, Ken grilled some New York steaks, and I made some brandied mushrooms. I have a recipe for that in the description box. Baked potatoes with chive butter, sour cream, a nice tossed salad with ranch dressing, and some veggies. Well, that's our meal plan for the week, and I just wanted to leave you with this Julia Child's quote. You don't have to cook fancy or complicated masterpieces. Just cook good food from fresh ingredients. And that's kind of where my mind is right now, just trying to incorporate a little bit more fruit and veggie into our diet. Well, anyway, you guys, have a great week. I love you guys, and I'm trying to get back in the swing of things, and meal planning sure helps. So here's to meal planning. Talk to you guys later.